We all want to feel whole, peaceful, and balanced. But on the journey of self-development and wellness, we often meet parts of ourselves that seem to pull in opposite directions. One moment, we're confident and inspired. The next, we feel anxious, small, or disconnected. We might meditate, journal, eat well, and still wonder, why do I keep repeating the same patterns? That's where internal family systems, or IFS, become so powerful. It reminds us that healing isn't about fixing what's wrong with us. It's about creating a compassionate relationship with the many parts of ourselves that have been trying to protect us all along. IFS helps us bring awareness, curiosity, and love to every inner voice, even the ones we've learned to silence. Have you ever felt like part of you wants to move forward, but another part holds you back? Maybe one part wants to rest, but another whispers you haven't done enough. Or one part dreams big, while another fears failure. You might think you're inconsistent or flawed, but what if you're simply made up of many parts, each with its own feelings, fears, and dreams? This is the heart of internal family systems, a way of understanding your inner world not as chaos, but as a family that's waiting to be heard. IFS was developed by psychologist Dr. Richard Schwartz in the 1980s. He noticed that when people spoke about their emotions, they often said things like, "Part of me feels angry," or "There's a side of me that just wants to disappear." Instead of dismissing those voices, he listened and found that they were real sub-personalities, each carrying their own emotions, beliefs, and memories. At the center of it all is yourself, the calm, compassionate, curious awareness that can listen, guide, and bring harmony. Think of yourself as the conductor of an orchestra. Each instrument, each part, has its own sound. Harmony comes when the conductor listens, not when they silence. IFS describes three main kinds of parts that shape our inner world. Exiles hold our deepest pain: fear, shame, sadness. They're often young parts that carry memories of being hurt or unseen. Managers work tirelessly to keep life organized and safe. The perfectionist, the planner, the people pleaser. Firefighters step in when pain breaks through. They try to soothe or distract us through food, alcohol, scrolling, or overworking. None of these parts are bad. They all began with one intention: to protect you. Imagine you're about to speak up in a meeting. Your heart races. A voice says, "Don't embarrass yourself." You stay silent, then later another voice criticizes you for staying quiet. Inside, several parts are active. A manager saying, "Stay small, stay safe." An exile carrying the pain of being laughed at years ago. A firefighter that later numbs you with food or social media. IFS invites you to pause and say, "I see that part of me that's afraid. Thank you for trying to protect me. What are you worried would happen if I spoke up?" When we turn toward our parts with compassion instead of shame, they begin to relax, and healing begins. At the center of your inner family is the self, the calm presence that can hold all parts with kindness. The self isn't something you have to create. It's who you already are beneath the noise. When the self leads, your parts begin to trust. Your inner critic softens, your anxious part feels safe to rest. Healing isn't about getting rid of part. It's about helping them know they're not alone anymore. Thank you, protector. You can rest now. Here are a few ways to bring IFS into your day. 1. Pause and notice. Instead of "I'm anxious," try "A part of me feels anxious." 2. Journal dialogues. Let your parts speak to one another. 3. Meditate. Picture your parts sitting in a circle, all welcome. 4. Get support. An IFS therapist or coach can help you go deeper. Over time, you'll notice less inner conflict and more ease and self-trust. Because when every part feels seen, you begin to feel whole again. Each of us carries an inner family of protectors, dreamers, critics, and younger parts that learned how to keep us safe. When we stop fighting these parts and start listening to them with curiosity and care, something beautiful happens. We begin to feel more whole, more peaceful, and more like ourselves. Take a deep breath. Notice what's present within you right now. Maybe there's a part that feels tired or one that feels hopeful. They all belong. If this way of seeing yourself resonated with you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little self-compassion today. We'll be creating more videos about self-awareness, inner healing, and the quiet psychology of everyday life. So follow along if you'd like to explore this journey of understanding yourself, one part at a time.